Hello Beauty News family, welcome back to the Makeup Breakup. This is a series where we do things to makeup. You should subscribe and check us out in more things and stuff with videos. Today we are taking a look at the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Liquid Concealer. So this is new to market. We ordered this online from an Australian retailer and it took a really long time to get to us.
Yeah, they said one business day and it ended up being
a week. But essentially what we have here is a 3.4ml concealer in really cool packaging. We can't deny that packaging is very custom and probably a lot of money and time and effort put into designing it and having it made.
an expense.
Yes.
And if someone tries to break into your house, you've got a weapon.
You do! The star on the top is actually quite sharp. So essentially what we're going to do with this today is try and get the product out of it and see if there is 3.4ml in there. And the reason we're doing that is because there was a little bit of, I don't know, maybe controversy or, I don't know, some people were annoyed because the product retails for $22 and people were saying that is not really affordable in comparison to other concealers.
Per mil, it ends up being one of the most expensive concealers on the market. That's what people were upset about.
We actually want to try and get the product out of that, and the way we're going to do it is actually with a blunt tip syringe. So this idea has been suggested to us many times for probably about 2 years now.
Yeah.
To basically take a syringe with a large gauge blunt tip needle and suck product out of tubes like this. We actually did test this out with some liquid lipsticks and we were trying to create a video with it and it just did not work. It was extremely difficult to actually suck the product up the needle because it's thick.
It's like you're sucking up a mousse.
As a backup, just in case all of this fails with the syringe, we are going to weigh this so we know its original weight and we can weigh it again at the end after we have cleaned the product out completely. It's hard to, air bubble. So what we've learned from our liquid lipstick test and our concealer tests in the past is that when you start sucking up air bubbles in or from the tube into the syringe, it's very difficult to get the air bubbles out. Now, our options are to push this down and essentially push out a bunch of product to get rid of this big air bubble, which is just putting product back into the tube. And we don't want to do that because we want to get product out. That's why we have our mini little graduated cylinder. This is a 5ml graduated cylinder, so it should hold 3.4ml very easily. And what we can do is we can take our syringe, we can pop it all the way into the bottom of the graduated cylinder, avoiding the edges as much as possible. And now we can push that product into the cylinder, so it's not going to stick to the sides. So we're not trying to get rid of all the product, we're just trying to stop the backflow of air that is in the actual syringe. We need as little air in the syringe as possible to get the product out of the tube. So you can see all of the air is out of the syringe. We're going to try it again. And then we're going to rinse and repeat until we can't get any more product out of the tube.
Until we cry.
Yeah, pretty much. So at this point, we reckon we've got about 1 ml of product in combination in the syringe and in the graduated cylinder. It is getting a bit hard to suck up, so we're just letting it sit in some hot water so it can settle, flow down to the bottom, and we can do it again.
And we don't have to deal with so many air bubbles.
Yes.
Whoa.
Man, this is... I can feel it's thinner. Yeah, it's definitely thinner after being in the hot water. And it's coming up much quicker.
But it's still air pockets.
Oh my god, it's like it's not coming down from the sides, which is frustrating. Oh, here we go. I get so excited when I can feel I've got a little pocket. No, that's it. No.
Just all air pockets.
Yeah. Look, it's just not, it's sucking up air, which means there's not much in there. No, I vote we take the stopper out and we scrape. Oh!
Oh, it's all up the top.
It's all up the top.
That's all the stuff that's hard to get with a wand.
Yeah. Since we know that there was a heap of product stuck up around the stopper, and we're not going to be able to suck that up with the syringe accurately without potentially making a mess, what we're going to do is push all of the product out of our syringe into our graduated cylinder. We're going to scrape product out of the tube, scrape it into the syringe, and then we're going to use the syringe stopper to push the product down, which should give us a nice clean reading.
Hopefully. Yep.
Almost 2 mils of product in the graduated cylinder at this point. So there was actually a really large amount of product that was still in there, stuck up near the stopper, and it's slowly been pushing down as I've been sticking the spatula in there. But I reckon we've got another 1/2 ml of product out and potentially 1/2 ml in there. So that's what I'm going for. So you can clearly see we have emptied this out as much as we can. So what we've got here is 3.3 mils of product in the graduated cylinder. Considering what's on our spatula and probably what's still left in the tube and on the wand does have that sort of donut. It's not really a donut, but it's got a hole in the middle, so it will hold a little bit of product. I would say there's definitely 3.4 mils in there, plus a little bit extra.
But it's not like a typical Jeffree Star product that's way over.
No, it's not. And, you know, let's be real, 3.4 mils of product is not much, okay? You can probably smash through this concealer in 2 months if you're using it every day under the eyes and around the face. It's not a lot of product.
No.
So we found that there was 4.62 grams of product in the tube. Now, with a product like this, you know, if you're weighing water, a mil typically equals a gram. That is science. But with a thicker consistency product, it's not as accurate. So it's not to say that there was 4.62 mils in there. It's just to say there was 4.62 grams, but it's going to be at least 3.4 mils. And we've established that with our little graduated cylinder. So look, it's in there. It contains what it says it contains, maybe even a little bit extra.
But you're not getting 6 mils.
No, you're not.
Hidden as 3.4.
No, you're not. And, you know, we've seen with Jeffree Star palettes, often it says it's got X amount and then it contains so much more. But that's not the case with this product. We do realise that we've still got the syringe in there and that's going to be taking up some volume, but this is just an indication. It's not exact. Alright guys, that's it for us today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Makeup Breakup. If you did, give it a thumbs up and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!